Good morning. First off, I want to thank you for taking over my route number 630, traveling to the Clarkston area, which is called the Atlanta Area School of the Deaf. That's where you'll be traveling to. But I put this together. This is the first ever video route sheet. And the reason why I put it together is because I believe one of the most dangerous part of a bus driver's morning could be trying to read a route sheet in the dark. And I found out to be so difficult, right? You're trying to hold the route paper, you're trying to drive, you're supposed to keep two hands on the steering wheel, you're trying to drive, you know, it's dark on the bus, the lights is always dim, and the kids may be making noise. And it's just really difficult, right, to try to stay focused on the road, keep the kids safe. So I just thought about creating a video route sheet, which I think is the best thing ever. I have never heard about it in any other school district. I have talked to a lot of people at my school, which every district comes to my school. I'm at the Atlanta Area School of the Deaf, where every county have buses that drop kids off at my school. Just like Rockdale we drop kids off at the school. So I have talked to them, have they ever heard of anything like that? And nobody have ever heard of it. So I thought about putting together a video route sheet that's going to take you street by street, turn by turn, address by address, stop by stop, so you can see, you would get a bird's eye view of how to drive the route, and you can implement it safely, right? So you just put your phone on a phone holder, you know, and everything else like that. Put your phone on a phone holder and just follow the video. It's going to take you step by step, street by street, turn by turn. Stop at this address. I'm going to put the address on the screen when we get to it. Before you get to it, I'm going to already have the address written on the screen, so you will not be confused on where you need to go. You just follow the video. And when you leave out of the bus yard, I park up at the top and wait on my monitor where the parking lot is, on the side right before you walk into the gate. I park right there and wait for my monitor to get here. So when you leave out, the first move you're gonna do is go to Main Street. Go to Main Street, make a right turn on Main Street, take Main Street all the way out till you get to a stop sign. You're gonna pass a few stop signs, but you get to the stop sign of Irwin Bridge Road. That's the road you're gonna look for, Irwin Bridge Road. And then you're gonna make a right turn on Irwin Bridge Road. But I'm gonna show you the route in a bird's eye view. Everything every street, every turn, everything you need is gonna be on the video. So all you have to do is press play and just follow the video. When you leave out, make sure you press play as you leaving out of your starting point. The first turn you're gonna make is Main Street. You're gonna make a right turn on Main Street. Go all the way down to Irwin Bridge Road. But I'm gonna show you that in the video. So thank you again, man, for taking over route number 630, which travels to the Atlanta Area School of the Deaf. And then I will show you everything else from there in the video. So I get back with you, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks again. Bye. Okay, we are leaving out. I'm parked up where the parking lot is on the side, but if you coming out of the bus yard, you're gonna do the same move. When we get to the street, we're gonna make a right turn onto Main Street. Make a right turn onto Main Street. Main Street all the way down to Irwin Bridge Road, as you remember I said earlier. And I'm not going to bore you with too much talking, because I don't want to bore you, but I do want to give you clean directions, clear, clean directions. First stop, we're going to leave out at 5:30 a.m. Leave out at 5:30 a.m. Our first stop is at 5:40, 5:45, somewhere from there. Usually get there a little earlier, but 5:45, but usually get there a little bit earlier because they have to be to work. So I try to get through traffic as early as I can, because the traffic is bad on 20 going east and 285 going north. So I try to get up that way as quick as I can, so I can get past all the traffic, because once you get caught up in it, you kind of stuck. You at the mercy of the traffic, mercy of the stop, in other words. Now, if traffic is really bad on 20 when you are doing this route, I would take the back road. I would get off on Sigmund Road, make a right turn. I mean, not on Sigmund, Evans Mill. Get off on Evans Mill Road and make a right turn onto Evans Mill Road. Go down to Covington Highway and make a left turn onto Covington Highway. And take Covington Highway all the way down to 285 going north. And then that would take you to the Church Street. Get off on Church Street, and like I said earlier, make a right turn onto Church Street. Go all the way down to the stoplight. You're going to come past a stop sign, go past the stop sign, go all the way down to the traffic light and make a right turn onto Indian Creek Road. And the school is less than a quarter of a mile on the right hand side, called the Atlanta Area School of the Deaf. So just trying to give you some direction just in case the traffic is really bad when you take this route. Take a detour and go to Evans Mill Road and make a right on Evans Mill, go down, make a left onto Covington Highway and take that all the way down to 285. Okay, we're coming up to Irwin Bridge Road now. So we're going to make a right turn onto Irwin Bridge Road. Now, be sure, always drive the speed limit, always. Speed limit 35 miles per hour on Irwin Bridge Road. Be sure you do it, because it be police hiding out, ducking behind trees, ducking behind bushes, ducking behind other cars, trying to throw you off, and they will pull you over. So be very, very careful onto Irwin Bridge Road, because it's usually some type of police hiding out over there every day. So we take Irwin Bridge Road all the way down to Farmers Road. It's going to be on the left-hand side. Once you cross over Sigmund, we're going to take it all the way down to Farmers Road. That's going to be your next turn. Make a left turn onto Farmers Road. Sigmund Road right here. We're going to cross over Sigmund. And Farmers Road is kind of in the dark. I'll show you what to look out for. When we get to the bottom of this hill, there's a street sign going to be on the left, like a warning sign. Not really a warning, but a street coming up sign. Going to be on your right hand side. And it's going to indicate there's a street coming up on the left-hand side. That street that will be coming up is Farmers Road. I'll show you exactly when I reach that street sign. So we're on the downhill now. Speed limit 45, as you can see. When we get up on the incline, get ready to put your blinkers on left, because Farmers Road is coming up. So that sign is right up here, and you can see it to the right hand side and indicate a street is coming up. And it's right here on the left. And it's usually some kind of traffic always coming out. So it'll let you know. We're going to make that left turn onto Farmers Road. Be very, very careful on the street. There is no traffic lights on the street. It's very dark. Sometimes people is walking on the corner of the street, have black clothing on, they're really not thinking. Sometimes people riding a bicycle on the street. Sometimes deers hop across the street or standing at the curve of the street. So be very, very careful onto Farmers Road, because it's absolutely no traffic lights. The next street we're going to get to is going to be Presidential. We're going into the trailer park. Also, cars drive like a bat out of hell on the street. So be very, very careful. The next street gonna be Presidential. We're gonna make a right turn onto Presidential Drive. First stop you're going to get to is 12 Presidential Drive. 12 Presidential Drive. Be very, very careful in here, because cars act like you're not even on the road. They be flying around curves and corners. So we make that right turn and then make another right onto Presidential. I don't know why the same street. It's Presidential Circle here. So it's a another right. And take this street all the way up till it dead end and bear left. Take the street all the way up till it dead ends and bear left. So go down this hill and then up on the other side. And we're gonna bear left. The first stop we're gonna get to is 12 Presidential Drive. See how it deads in and bear left. First stop is usually be a minivan out here, a little beige van, as you can see straight ahead. A little beige van, and the trailer is a beige and white trailer. Presidential. Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Hey, Paula. Good to see you this morning.
Sí, Paula, no haga pipí, ¿ok? No diga que hace pipí. Bye.
See.
Nada, no pipí.
Okay. See you later.
See you later. Whatever.
What you ate?
Come on here, crazy. Always wondering what I'm doing. Click, click, click. All right. The next street we're gonna get to, it's a stop sign right here, and we're gonna bear left onto Elkhart Way. Bear left onto Elkhart Way. Right at the stop sign, we're gonna bear left and go up this little street on the left-hand side. Don't go straight, but bear left. Here, bear left. The next stop we get to is going to be 49 Elkhart Way. 49 Elkhart Way. Right past these speed bumps. This truck always sitting to the right. And it's a black mailbox going to be right here. You'll see the 47 first, and you see the 49 right here. 49 Elkhart Way. Morning. You're welcome. See you later. Kind of wait till my little kids click, they get in their seatbelts and click, click, and they'll let me know once they click, click. She gave me the thumbs up. So we take this street here, all the way to the dead end. South El Shore Drive, South El Shore Drive, right here. Take it to the stop sign and make a right turn on El Shore Drive. El Shore Drive. Make that right turn right here. El Shore Drive. So we make that first right at the end, dead end, and we make another right here. First right after you turn right onto Landola Drive. As you can see the sign right here, Landola Drive. And we take this street all the way down to the stop sign. All the way down to the stop sign. and that street is called Frontier. We make another right onto Frontier. Stop is this little white trailer right here, 146 Frontier Drive. Morning, Anna. Okay, they gave me the thumbs up to click. My kids can't hear, so they speak sign language. So they give me the click. So we take this street all the way down to the first street you get to. It's called Skyline Drive. Skyline Drive. It's the first street you get to. And we make a right turn onto Skyline Drive. Make that right on Skyline. Go down to the stop sign and make another right onto Presidential Circle. Make another right, Presidential Circle. Go down to this stop sign and make a left going back out onto Presidential. You got a lot of Presidentials. So I'm giving you the turns because there's so many Presidentials out here. And we're going to take this street all the way back out to where we came. We have 3 students that we pick up in the trailer park. Get to this stop sign, we make a left, going back out, Presidential again, Presidential exit, circle exit, make that left, then we'll make another left back out of here onto Farmers Road. Another left back out of here onto Farmers Road. It's the same road we just came up. We're going back down. And we take this road all the way down to Irwin Bridge and make a right turn onto Irwin Bridge. Irwin Bridge Road now. Make that right turn onto Irwin Bridge Road. Okay, the next stop we're gonna get to is up. It's the subdivision on the right-hand side called Traverse Creek Subdivision. Once you pass this church up here on the right-hand side, get ready to look for the subdivision on the right-hand side called Traverse Creek Subdivision. The mother will be parked right at the street. We just stop right at the street, open the doors, put your ambers on, open your doors for your 8 ways to come on, and he's gonna get out the car and walk on the bus. So here's the church right here, as you can see, that's the church. Right past the church, the next little entrance right here is the subdivision. Make that right turn right here, and you can see the light in the street. See the light in the street? That's the mother gonna be parked out here, and she's right there waiting. Pull up a little bit. Okay, we got him. We're going to go back up to Sigmund and keep straight across. And we got a layover for about 6 minutes. 6 minutes, like a layover, before we pick up our next student, our last student. So the layover is right up the street here. I'm gonna show you where it's at. I'm gonna make the camera expand. Not that much. But you can see these 3 little glowing signs right here. It's really not 3 side by side, but it looks that way. We're gonna turn right up into this little entrance right here. And we're gonna pull over at this sign that says right lane must turn right here. I'm gonna pull right here. And we're just gonna wait for about 10 minutes. I mean about 6 minutes. So I will come back. I'm gonna pause the video and then I come back. And when we leave out, it's the next street up to the left-hand side. As you can see, I'm gonna try to zoom over there. It's the next street right to the left. It's called Mountain View Road. Mountain View Road, the next street. So when we pull out of here, we just pull out and make a left turn onto Mountain View Road, right there. So I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be right back after this brief intermission. Bye. Okay, we are pulling out now. Turn our left blinker on. Let's see when it's safe to do so. Next street is right here on the left-hand side, like I said. This is Mountain View Drive. Make a left turn onto Mountain View Drive. And the first street you get to, we're gonna make a right turn onto Mountain View Circle. It's the first street on the right-hand side. There is no street sign on there. Somebody tore it down, but it's the first street you get to right here on the right-hand side. Make a right. And we're gonna go down to 1455 Mountain View Circle. There's a little minivan be in the yard, sometime a truck. It's a white minivan. You're right over here, this white little minivan right here. A green truck sitting out here in a white minivan. 1455 Mountain View Drive. .55 Mountain View Drive. Mountain View Circle, I'm sorry. Good morning. Alrighty, I'll see you this afternoon. Alrighty, have a good morning. Thank you. Alrighty, take care. That parent will wait at the door. She's gonna stand there until you pull off. So get up and make sure she's strapped in her seatbelt. That's the last student. Make sure you lock the brakes. Make sure she's stopped in her, she's snapped in her seatbelt. She's the smallest out of the bunch of kids. Well, the smallest out of the 5. So get up and make sure she is strapped in, because her mother is gonna sit there and stand at that door and make sure her baby is locked in. And she's gonna stand there and wait until the bus pull off. She's just one of them type of parents. Good lady though, real nice lady. So we take this street all the way back out to Irwin Bridge Road. Take it all the way back down to the stop sign, Irwin Bridge Road. And we're going to make a right turn onto Irwin Bridge Road. We're going to go down to the light and make a left turn onto Sigmund Road. And when we get to the expressway, I'm going to cut the video because I already give you clear directions. Like I said, I would not record the whole trip because so much traffic and don't want to bog down with too much footage on the video. So I'm going to stop it at 20, but I'm going to explain at these train tracks, when we get to them, you have to be very vigilant, be very careful, and you got to move quick, because you're going to be in the turning lane. That traffic, that railroad crossing is right at a turning lane. It turns into a turning lane, so you're gonna have to get back over once you pass the tracks. So make a left turn on the Sigmund. We're gonna take Sigmund Road all the way down to Interstate 20 going west. But like I said, when you approach that railroad crossing, remember you always in your right-hand lane. No matter how many lanes it is, you're going to always be in your right-hand lane. Just so happen that lane is a turning lane. So once you cross the track, you gotta immediately get back over to the middle lane, because you gotta go straight to get on to 20. And sometimes the traffic is very bad there, and they won't let you over. They try to, but nobody like to get behind a school bus. Let's be honest, nobody like to get behind a school bus. So you're gonna have to be looking, be very careful, because you gotta get back over to the middle lane in order to go straight down to Interstate 20. So I'm gonna give you that bird's eye view of what it looks like. Hopefully it's not too bad when you do it. Hopefully it's not too bad on this video. So, but I'm gonna give you that bird's eye view. Here with a lane, you can get in your right-hand lane again. You're gonna try to get in your right-hand lane again, because you know the train tracks is coming up. And kind of watch when you get ready to get over to the right-hand lane. Kind of watch, because it's a real big pothole. You don't want to hit that pothole, so I kind of go past the pothole a little bit, then get over. But I'm gonna turn my blinker on just as soon as I see the lane where I can get over to the right. Which kind of watch. It's coming up right now. You see it to the right, you can get over, turn my blinker on, and I'm gonna go past just a little bit because there's a pothole right now. Get over right now. And I got traffic behind me, so train track is coming up. And somebody over to the right hand side with a bicycle right here. You see him? Just passed him up. So now put your hazards on. And just so happened the traffic already passed. I got a couple more cars look like they're coming up. So open your window, kill your noise, hazards on. Don't stop this bus, rock and roll, looking, listening for traffic and trains. See my outage, I'm gonna go across real quick because some traffic is coming up. And then I'm gonna get over to the right hand lane once I clear the tracks. That's what I'm talking about there. Traffic, that right lane turned into a turning lane. So I'm gonna get on 20 here, then I'm gonna cut the video. Just don't forget, take 20 all the way down to 285 North, 285 North all the way to Church Street. Take Church Street, make a right, go all the way down to the traffic light, and make another right onto Indian Creek Road, and the school is right down on the right hand side. So I'm going to get ready to cut this video. If the traffic is too bad on 20, get off on Evansville Road and make that right turn on the Evansville Road, go down to Covington Highway, make that left turn, make a left turn onto Covington Highway and take Covington Highway all the way down to 285 North and follow the same direction. So get ready to turn it off now, and I turn it back on once I get close to Church Street. I turn it back on. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, we are getting off on Church Street now. Get off on Church Street and make that right turn onto Church Street. traffic wasn't that bad. It was bad, but wasn't that bad. So make a right turn onto Church Street. Go to the stop sign. We're going to go through the stop sign. Stop sign, go down to the traffic light and make a right turn onto Indian Creek Road. Is coming ahead. Make that right turn onto Indian Creek Road. Get in your lane going straight. There's 2 lanes right here, one turning and one going straight. Get in your lane going straight. Is less than a quarter of a mile down on the right hand side. You'll see a Dollar General right over here. Dollar General. You're going to see some other apartments, some apartment complexes up right on the right. And right after this first street to the apartment complex, we'll turn right up in here. The Atlanta Area School of the Deaf, right here. There we go. And we're going to take this little road all the way to the end where it turns left, bare left. We're going to pull all the way down. Watch this little, if you hear a little earlier or if somebody's in front of you, kind of watch this little overhang right here because your bus will tap it and you don't want that. Pull all the way to the end, close to the curve as you can. Try to get your wheels onto that curve. Stop about right here before the turn out. When leaving out, somebody will be out here to guide you out. So everybody leave out in a lane. So we won't be the first one to leave. I think we'll be the second or the third row that leaves. So just kind of watch the lady gonna be standing out front to guide you out. When you go back out, you're gonna make a left turn back onto Indian Creek Road. Make a left turn. Go back down to that first light which you turned on, gonna be Church Street. Go to the first light and make that left turn back onto Church Street. Take Church Street all the way back down to 285 going south. Get back on 285 going south. Go all the way down to 20 going east. Take 20 going east all the way down to 138. You should know where you are on 138. Make that left onto 138 and go down to Main Street. Make that left onto Main Street and go back to the bus yard from there. So I'll talk to you this afternoon, give you directions from here back to you know, dropping the kids back off. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.